Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new legal breaking reporting video analysis update. Jeffrey Epstein, in a reporting a News Nation that was just released, has 4 associates. One of the 4 is the founder, CEO of. The other was sentenced and served years recently, I believe it was 4 months or something like that, for failing to appear for his subpoena in front of Congress to the 6th, 2021 Capitol riot / terrorist attack / insurrection. I bet you guys can recognize who that name is without me even saying it. I'll give you guys a few minutes, a few seconds, then I will tell you, and we will reveal the names. If you have not guessed it already, it is Steve Bannon. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Bannon is another one of the fully rounds of associates that are associated, according to the Epstein files, with Jeffrey Epstein. Disgusting, sick people. Ladies and gentlemen, the article is titled More Epstein documents released. Musk, Thiel, Bannon, and Prince Andrew mentioned. And ladies and gentlemen, the article reads, Reform released, Democrats on the Committee on Oversight and Government Reform released a third batch of the files from the Jeffrey Epstein estate on Friday. Which, ladies and gentlemen, is today. Which includes included references to Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, Steve Bannon, and Prince Andrew. In a news release, lawmakers stated the ties include phone messages, logs, copies of flight logs, and manifests for aircrafts, copies of financial ledgers, and Epstein's daily schedule. The documents were included and were redacted to protect the identities of the victims, the release said. It should be clear to every American that Jeffrey Epstein was friends with some of the most powerful and wealthiest men in the world. Every new document produced provides new information as we work to bring justice for the survivors and victims. Oversight Democrats will not stop until we identify everyone complicit in Epstein's heinous crimes. It's past time for Attorney General Pam Bondi to release all the files now. The oversight spokesperson, Sarah Guerrero, Ero, said in a statement, ladies and gentlemen, my editorial edition. Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, was listed in a document dated December 6, 2014, with the note, reminder, Elon Musk to island on December 6th is still happening. PayPal co-founder Thiel is listed in another entry dated November 27, 2017, which reads 12 o'clock p.m. lunch with Peter Thiel. Bannon, former White House chief strategist, is listed under a similar entry dated February 16, 2019, 7 o'clock in the morning, breakfast with Steve Bannon. Prince Andrew, who has been embroiled in the Epstein scandal for years, is listed on a flight log dated May 12, 2008. From Jeffrey Epstein to West Palm Beach, Florida. Epstein and co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell were also listed on the log. Democrats said they've received 8,544 documents in the latest batch of Epstein documents, which include phone message logs, flight logs, ledgers, and daily schedule. Ladies and gentlemen of Jeffrey Epstein, sick people. Sick people. And they want to hide the Epstein files. And these are supposedly hoaxes now, even though Donald Trump himself campaigned on releasing all of them. Ridiculous. Which means and leads to tell you that he lied to you guys that just to get elected. Continuing with the article. Jeffrey Epstein was accused of running a minor sex trafficking ring and died of an apparent suicide in his jail cell in 2019 while he was awaiting his trial.